Hey, I'm Steven, and welcome to this free training. If you're a busy parent in your 30s or 40s who feel stuck, maybe you've tried diets, struggled with consistency, or you just feel drained and heavier than you want to be, then stick around because this is for you. So my goal today is simple. I'm going to walk you through the exact three-step process I use with my clients to help them lose 10 to 20 pounds, build real strength, and get their energy back in 12 weeks without living in the gym or giving up family time. By the end of the session, you'll know exactly what matters for fat loss and long-term health and how to start making progress right away. Quick background on me. I've been in the health and fitness industry since 1999. It's over 25 years. I've seen and done it all. I've been in great shape and I've lost it because of time constraints, injury, or just merely a lack of motivation. Now, earlier when I said that maybe you've struggled with diets or consistency, it's because I've been there myself. I know what it's like to be exhausted, to grab snacks late at night because you just feel like crap, to feel like you don't have time for yourself. And I also know the guilt that comes along with it, feeling like you're not showing up the way you want to for your family. And that's exactly why I built the Fit Parent Project, to give parents a simple, sustainable way to get leaner, stronger, and more capable without extreme programs. I've helped my clients to do it, and I'm going to show you how right now. Now, here's the truth. You haven't got to where you are because you're lazy. You've gotten here because you haven't had a sustainable plan that works with your life. Most advice out there is built for influencers or single people with tons of time. Fad diets, endless cardio, or 90-minute workouts. None of that is realistic for busy people. The result? You feel stuck in a cycle. You start a program, but it feels unsustainable. You fall off track, feel guilty. You gain more weight or feel more pain. And the longer this goes on, the harder it is to start again. But the good news is, it doesn't have to be that way. You don't need 100 complicated rules. You just need 3 simple steps done consistently. And that's what I'm about to show you. Step 1, nutrition. Now, if you're following one of the popular diets out there, keto, carnivore, or whatever's trending at the moment, listen up. You don't need to track every calorie, cut carbs, eliminate food groups, or follow a rigid meal plan. Instead, focus on building a better plate. You should anchor every meal with lean protein and fiber-rich carbs. Think chicken, lean beef, eggs, Greek yogurt, oats, berries, apples, potatoes, or veggies. Why? Because these foods do the heavy lifting. They keep you full so you're not raiding the pantry at 10 p.m. They stabilize your energy throughout long, busy days. They naturally help you eat fewer calories without feeling restricted. They support muscle recovery so you feel stronger in your workouts. So now, this isn't about perfection or restriction. It's about upgrading what's already on your plate. When you eat this way, you don't feel deprived and you don't have to overthink it. Now, I know this seems too simple to be effective, but it really is, especially when applied consistently over time. Step 2 is training. Now, most people think they need more time in the gym. The truth, you don't need more hours in the gym, you need more purposeful training. That means focusing on the big movement patterns that make you strong for everyday life. Presses like push-ups or overhead press, pulls like rows and pull-ups, hinges, RDLs and deadlifts, squats, goblet squats and split squats, core movements like planks or dead bugs. Now, just a couple of full body strength sessions per week, 30 to 45 minutes each, is enough to build strength, protect your joints, and speed up fat loss. So here's an example workout. You could superset push-ups with rows, RDLs with goblet squats, and finish with some farmer's carries. Do 2 to 3 rounds of each superset, resting 30 to 60 seconds between movements. That's a complete workout in about 30 minutes. So this is how you bulletproof your body, so you feel confident in your appearance and can live without pain or fear of injury. You don't need fancy workouts, just smart structure and consistency. Step 3 is in busy seasons to replace hours of cardio with just daily movement. Now, don't get me wrong, cardio is ultimately important. Ideally, we'd all get at least 150 minutes of zone 2 cardio per week for our heart health. But in a busy season, you don't need long treadmill sessions. What you really need is just daily movement. So to do this, aim for 8 to 10,000 steps per day. Think about walking after meals, chasing your kids around, doing chores, parking further away from the office or the store. It all counts. And you can make it a game. That trip to the store adds steps. Drinking more water means more bathrooms, breaks, and steps. It all adds up without feeling like exercise. Now, this kind of movement still burns calories, it lowers your stress level, and keeps your body active without becoming another thing you have to do. Think of it this way. Strength training builds the engine. Daily steps keep it running smoothly. Together, they drive fat loss and long-term health. So now that you have the 3 steps, what does this look like in real life? Well, this client was struggling with a little of this and a little of that in the gym. No plan meant no progress. He felt overwhelmed until we started working together. Then, once he had a clear plan, he went to the gym stress-free because everything was laid out for him. Then, another client had been going to the gym and eating what they thought was healthy, but wasn't seeing progress. Once we simplified the plan, results and motivation soon followed. And then there are clients who just want freedom, the ability to live life without stressing about perfection. Like this client who went on vacation, enjoyed themselves, relied on their habits, and came back without losing progress. That's the power of the habits I teach. They keep you on track when life gets busy. Now, you might be thinking, this all sounds simple. Why haven't I done it already? Well, the truth is, most people overcomplicate things. Simple works, but it has to be consistent. Most fail because life gets in the way. You get busy, you lose momentum, and before you know it, you're back at square one. And then that's why I coach. Not just to give a plan, but to provide accountability, support, and adjustment as life changes. That's the missing piece. So take this client. They said support made them confident in their training, nutrition, and mindset. That's how you stay consistent for life. So here's what to do next. Now, if you're ready to lose 10 to 20 pounds, build strength, and feel like yourself again, I'd love to help. Right now, I'm opening a handful of spots in my Fit Parent Project coaching program. So here's how it works. You'll click the button below on this page. You'll fill out a short application so I can learn about you and your goals. Then we'll book a free game plan call with me. On that call, we'll look at where you are now, where you want to go, and I'll show you exactly how this method will look customized for your life. If it's a good fit, we'll talk about working together. And if not, that's no problem. You'll still leave with clarity and a plan. But don't wait. I only open a limited number of spots at a time. And once they're filled, they're gone. So click below, apply now, and let's get started.